So for this comic book review, I'm going to be reviewing or going over Raven, Daughter of Darkness, issue 1. This is the first issue of a 12-issue miniseries. Says it right there. So, got Raven from the Teen Titans. She's always been one of my favorite DC characters, just because I always thought she would look cool. And she was like one of my favorite in the Teen Titans cartoon. If any of you remember that, or not the Teen Titans Go, I really don't care for that one, but the original, the more serious one. So it starts off, there's like a lab or something. This was 4 months earlier, so it goes, it starts off 4 months earlier, and there's like a blackout, something's going on, and this thing escapes. You can see it right there. You don't know what it is, it just escaped, and it jumps over 46 hours ago. So, I'm not gonna lie, I had to read this twice because this issue kind of confused me a little bit with the flopping back and forth on the time. And, there's this Baron Winters guy, and they're in the Wintersgate Manor, Craigtown, Maryland, and you got the Baron right there talking to, it looks like a leopard or some weird cat thing. He's talking about how their job is to keep balance between good and evil, and how Raven's both good and evil, but something about a demon trying to escape. And then it jumps, I don't know if it's jumping backwards or if it's jumping forwards. I'm assuming it's jumping forward. It says September 14th, Sausalito, California. Yeah, California. So it's just I love the title. The title is The Girl with the Anime Eyes, Part 1, Under the Hood. Or I'm assuming that's The Girl with the Anime Eyes, Under the Hood, Part 1. So, it's Raven and some friends, I guess. See, Raven's right there. They're all just chit-chatting, talking about how, like, oh, life sucks, blah, 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 you know, we really needed this. My parents going through this, oh, my mom that. And her name is Rachel. What do we call her here? Rachel something. We call her something. But, you know, I guess they're all hanging out by the beach in a campfire, a little bonfire. And they're all talking, and it slips out of Raven that she was part of a cult. And they're like, oh, you never talk about your personal life, this and that. So, you know, so she kind of like talks about it a little bit. But, you see her talking to herself in her head right there. She's like, oh, you know, I never do that. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. But whatever, I'll just say some other stuff. I'm not going to tell them all. And so she's explaining, you know, what it was like. And then at the same time this is happening, you got to chase, somebody's getting chased down here. And they're getting shot at and whatnot. All of a sudden, I guess Raven hears her scream when she gets shot, and you got the little bird energy, dark energy, whatever, flying towards wherever that's happening. Wherever that's happening. Then it skips over to the Baron's manor. He's talking about, oh, Raven must die, blah blah blah, and the chase is still going for whatever that thing is with the hoodie, and all of a sudden they managed to take her down, or take it in. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming it's a girl just because of the title of the story. Slam her down. They capture her. The soldier's like, oh, I got her. And all of a sudden Raven comes in and like bum rushes the guy out of the way. They're shooting at Raven. They're not sure what's going on. Raven's down. And she gets back up. She's not sure what's going on. She picks up the helmet that was on the girl, and she's not sure what's going on. She's like, oh, it blew up from the inside. And all of a sudden, the Baron, who's in Maryland, this is where I get confused. I'm not sure what's going on, if he's tied to Raven or what, but all of a sudden, this dude comes up, and you notice here, Raven's over here, the Baron's over there. Something starts blowing out of the helmet she was holding. All of a sudden, you got the Baron and you got Raven there, both saying the exact same thing, which is, he will destroy everything. That big guy is who they're talking about, I guess. So Raven whooshes. She goes after the girl with the hoodie, and she's like, "Who are you?" And all of a sudden, it's Azar. I'm not sure who Azar is. I don't really follow. I don't know much about her past. I only know what's from Teen Titans. Daughter of Darkness, you rejected my love. You must die now. You must now die. So this guy named Trigon, freaking huge, is trying to blast her away, and she's like, "Nope, ain't happening." All of a sudden he disappears, and it turns out, I guess it was just an illusion. He wasn't really there. It was, I guess the girl has kind of like, if you remember the X-Men movies, how Xavier would make them think they're going through something, but they're not. It's just an illusion. So that's what that was. She gets back home. She's staying with her aunt and uncle, and they're Christians, I guess. And they're like, "Oh, you know, she had a jacked up past because of the cult and this and that." And they're having, like, I guess they're gonna have like a Bible study or something at the house. And the husband's like, "Oh, well, maybe you should invite her, you know, to join." And it's like, "All right, cool, whatever." So next morning, I guess Raven goes up, crashes out. I don't know if it's the next day or if it's later that afternoon, but she wakes up. She had a couple-hour nap, and her aunt's taking down Christmas decorations. So I'm assuming it's like Christmas time, Christmas decorations. And she's like, "Oh, what's this? We didn't really celebrate Christmas as I was growing up." It's like, "Oh, that's Santa Claus. Oh, this one's nice, whatever." And the aunt's like, "Oh, well, the church is going to decorate, you know, later day if you want to join them." It's like, "Oh, okay, maybe later." So she goes back to investigate what's going on. Finds out the name of the people that were involved and chased her. And she goes to investigate some more. Let's see there. Sorry about the focus. It's my phone, so. And she comes across that thing with the hoodie. All of a sudden, big dude's back. But Raven's like, "Nah, it's just all in my head. It's an illusion." All these things come after her. She's like, "Just don't pay any attention to them. It's all fake." So it is all fake. It's all in her head, and she manages to grab a hold of the girl with the hoodie, flips her around, and pretty much like, "Who are you? You know, what's going on here?" And when she flips her around and like takes her hoodie off, it's some weird looking thing. So the title, "The Girl with the Anime Eyes," sorry, very fitting, because if you look at that, those are some big eyes. So to be continued. I'll continue reading it just because it's Raven. I like Raven, and the story is interesting enough. And I'm curious on what that thing is, because, man, it's one ugly looking thing. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. It was alright. It is the first issue, so like every time there's a new story and I catch it from the beginning, I don't really expect too much from the first issue or the first part of the story, because it is just the first part. It's just supposed to build you up, get you hooked, get your attention. It got enough of my attention. I will continue it, and even if I probably just keep on picking it up, just because it's a 12-issue miniseries, just to have the collection. That's what I'm doing with Phoenix Resurrection. I just want the little collection. I don't want to wait until I'm not sure what they call it. I forget what they call it. Where it's like all the issues in one book. Yeah, I don't want to wait for that. But yeah, I liked it. Of course, that's just me. I'm not saying you should buy it or not buy it. It's all up to you. If you picked it up and you want to give your thoughts on that, go ahead and do so in the comment section. Or if you want to tell us what you thought, where it might lead, because I don't know who that girl is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about Raven other than the Teen Titans stuff, and that was a cartoon that I barely remember much of. So yeah, that's all I got for the review. And until next time.